All the details, of course, in the India Today magazine. Plenty to digest. The big numbers to digest are this. If Lok Sabha elections are held today, what is the projected vote share? 38% BJP, that's 1% up compared to last time. 20% Congress, up 1% last time. Others 42%. So no major shift compared to 2019, but look at how it translates into numbers in the Lok Sabha. NDA 306, that's down compared to the 352 they got last time. India 193, the new alliance emerging. Others 44. The BJP on its own at 287, so 15 above a majority is what we believe the BJP's numbers are. But clearly, if Lok Sabha polls held today, when you look at those numbers, NDA 306, India 193, others 44, how will this all play out? Is it a done deal, or are there state battles that could change this position dramatically? India's elections could be fought this time in 5 or 6 key states. We've done Maharashtra, we've done Bihar. Rahul, what's next?
Okay, let's now come to Uttar Pradesh, because it is in Uttar Pradesh that India has the maximum number of seats in a Lok Sabha election. 80 seats up for grabs. The BJP winning big in 14 and 19. What will happen now? CVoter projects that the BJP seat share could actually go up to 72 in Uttar Pradesh with a massive vote share of 49. The SP and the Congress together at 38% vote share. That's an 11% gap, which means you are back again, Yashwant, according to your poll, to 2014 type numbers, despite being in power for 10 straight years in UP.
Absolutely, and it's like almost 50%, and it is one of those states where in 2019 the Mahagathbandhan did play out and it still faltered. So that's the politics of 50%, Rajdeep, that we have been talking about. Politics of 50%, once you are reaching that kind of threshold, regardless of India alliance happens or not, doesn't matter. Because like in Delhi, BJP is polling so much in Delhi and Lok Sabha level that even if Aam Aadmi Party and Congress come together, they are unlikely to win even a single seat in Delhi.
You know, the fascinating change in Indian politics has taken place here. This is the real change. In the last 10 years, Uttar Pradesh has become the BJP's bastion. It's laboratory.
Like Gujarat.
Even when Mr. Vajpayee from UP was at his peak of its popularity, they would struggle to make these numbers. There were elections, including 2004, where that's where the opposition was able to challenge the BJP. Now, if you look at the state, it's 80 seats in UP, 26 in Gujarat. The BJP has these two banker states, and that, to my mind, has changed Indian politics completely.
In 1991, at the peak of Ayodhya movement, at the helm with Kalyan Singh at the helm of the BJP, BJP could poll only 33%, and this we are talking about 49%.
Rahul Verma, that is what is the staggering number in a way. The BJP, if anything, is growing in Uttar Pradesh. It may be struggling in a few other states, as we've seen, like Maharashtra. It's got a battle on in Bihar. But Uttar Pradesh is its banker state. Can anything change? If today Mayawati decides to go with the India alliance, there's buzz that she'll take a call in February next year. Would that change things? Or is BJP now, this double engine is working in UP? Yogi plus Modi, Upyogi.
At the moment, it seems less likely, because the 2019 suggests when all of these parties came together, they were not able to defeat BJP. And if BJP continues to poll around 49-50% mark, meaning they are going to sweep UP and win somewhere around 70-75 seats. So that's very much possible. I think one state which is unlikely to see any big change for BJP is UP, because if UP changes for BJP, then they'll, will be in trouble as far as 272 mark is concerned. But I think there is another point to be noted, which is about like whether 2024 is going to be state level elections or a national election. And the point is this: if Modi factor has to work, it has to work as if there is a national mood and a national rhythm. Because these two things, if they don't go together, then it won't happen, right? And BJP will try to make sure that Lok Sabha elections are fought like Lok Sabha elections, not like state elections as they used to happen in 1990s and early 2000s. And so Modi factor also critically depends on national Lok Sabha elections becoming national in character. And then what you are seeing even in tough states like...
Let's now come to Karnataka. Karnataka is a state that saw a handsome Congress victory in the assembly elections recently. What might happen if Lok Sabha elections are held there? Interestingly, the C-voter tracker shows that the NDA will dominate Karnataka, 23. Now this is, I suppose, the BJP and the JDS together, because they've announced an alliance, or you're saying the BJP at 23 without
the JDS?
Because they've said they may tie up
on its own.
So what happens if JDS ties up with the BJP?
If JDS is added to that, probably that would be approximately 8%, probably more vote to the alliance, and that will cross 50. But even without the JDS, this is BJP on its own, completely different from the Vidhan Sabha voting behavior.
We've got a Kannadiga in the studio. What is it about your state? You've just voted for the Congress in the Vidhan Sabha. The Lok Sabha election show the mood has dramatically changed. All these guarantees given by Siddaramaiah, Shiv Kumar, many of them have been implemented on the ground at cost to the exchequer. Suddenly, Kannadiga decided, Bengaluru, I want Mr. Modi.
It's not suddenly. When I was covering Karnataka in 1983,
the famous elections
in
Ramakrishna Hegde.
Of Hegde, right? So what happens is the Congress sweeps in that particular state.
In 84, in the Lok Sabha.
In the Lok Sabha. But Ramakrishna Hegde resigned saying, look, I've lost the confidence of the people because the Lok Sabha has been such a clean sweep. He comes back with a majority, much larger than what happened in 1981. So Karnataka set the trend where they said, if we want a party, a strong center, we'd vote for it. And if we want someone in the, as you know, like a good regional party, or at that time the Janata Dal, we would vote for them. Janata Party at that time, we would do it. So I think you're seeing that trend now replay itself, whether you're looking at Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan, precisely. The Congress won in those states, but when it came to the center, last time, out of 65 seats that were there, the BJP won 62, if I recall.
So in the few minutes that we have left, I want to go through many more states. So we'll start with Kerala, where there are 20 seats, and C-voter projects all 20 for the India Alliance. Now, how do you come to this number? You're adding Congress and left together?
I'm not adding, the systems are adding. If you will ask me to put left and the Congress into one bracket, it will be 81%. But let me tell you, out of these 20, 19 are actually the Congress, only one is the left. Out of that 81%,
no, so imagine left and Congress fighting separately. What do the numbers look like then?
If they are going to contest separately, in any case, they are going to contest against each other. 19 seats are going to go to UPA.
Even at this moment?
Yeah, even at this point of time. Congress is likely to poll 46% on its own at this point of time.
Yeah, because
so
the 81 number is meaningless.
See, I don't think states like Kerala matter in the larger picture. I want you to give me the states that matter. For example, Madhya Pradesh. You see, the fact is of this election, Rahul Verma alluded to it, Rahul. Mr. Modi and the BJP's challenge is keep the election national and make it a leadership contest. Balakot did it for them last time. Post Balakot, it was Mr. Modi's leadership. 2024, do you do it through Chandrayaan? Do you do it through G20? Do you do it through Ram Mandir? Say, create a sort of aura around Mr. Modi. The opportunity is there in your poll for the opposition. Do you localize it? Karnataka, for example, now Madhya Pradesh.
Madhya Pradesh, the C-voter data says the Congress may pick up 6 seats. They picked up Chhindwara. They picked up Nakul's seat in Chhindwara. They lost all the others. Now you're saying the NDA could be at 23, India could be at 6, 48 versus 41.
And look at what, the C-voter poll for Madhya Pradesh had said, a close contest. It's anyone's game in Vidhan Sabha to be held in November, December. Go to Lok Sabha and you're seeing a 23-6. The big picture is very clear. In Vidhan Sabha, localized factors, the opposition is in the race. Moment it's Lok Sabha, you're making it a leadership contest. That's the challenge and opportunity. I'll give you an example now, very quickly.
If you look into Himachal, it will be just like that.
No, suppose you had Kharge as your prime ministerial candidate. Do you think these numbers in Karnataka would stay what they are? They might change dramatically because he's a son of the soil, he's a Dalit. Would Mayawati then go along with you in UP because you're projecting the first Dalit Prime Minister? The opposition is going to have to think creatively. If they don't, if they just think that they can win on an anti-incumbency Modi wave, that's not happening.